We want to share with you a little bit of information about working at DPS so you can decide if it's the right career for you. We also want to impress upon you that we are in fact a real company looking for employees. There are a lot of ads on Craigslist that aren't quite what they look like they should be, but we are in fact looking to hire people like you, so we'll tell you a little bit about working here. I'm Andrew. I started in 2006.
And I'm Cara, and I started in 2008.
And we'll walk you through some of the aspects of working at DPS now. First thing, 5 company values. Attendance is massive here at DPS. Show up for work. You can't do anything, you can't even start to get the job done if you're not here. This applies to your coworkers as well, so it can be very refreshing if you're showing up every day to see all your coworkers show up and we can all get a good job done together. So that's big. Please plan to show up. Perfect attendance in your first 90 days is just about mandatory, so show up for work every day. We are very focused on generating value for our clients because if we're not doing that, they're not going to buy from us and then nobody can get a paycheck. So we expect you to do the same. We have training that will help you learn about what they're after and how to do a good job, both on the service side and designing good products. We work smart and hard. So some applicants will get hired and then they will start working and say, boy, I've been working really hard for 6.5 hours, time to go home. We are hiring mostly full-time employees, so we expect you to be here at least 8 hours, and then there are some overtime opportunities that we'll talk about in a little bit. So we are very much about doing an efficient job. We want you to work smart and also put in the time required so we can get a lot of things done. You will have cross-training opportunities. We will teach you to do more than just the job you were hired for so that you expand your skills and can advance. And no matter where you go, even if you leave DPS, you're going to take those skills with you. So that can be a great learning experience. And finally, we document all our processes. We write down just about everything so that you always have great instructions to follow. And as long as you're diligent and you're good at following instructions, you can learn things that you never thought you might be qualified for. So it can be an excellent way to grow your career.
We're also not going to limit you to 8 hours. We're going to allow you to work overtime, which allows you to get the job done and make sure that you are progressing within the company. We also give discretionary bonuses, which is we're not going to just pay you for the hours that you have worked, but we also have perfect attendance bonuses and then also other discretionary bonuses based on the value that you're creating within the company. We're a full benefit company. We have medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, and those all take effect after your first 90 days of working here. We have 401k. That takes effect after a year of being employed here at DPS. And then we also have silly things like DPS license plates. If you get a DPS license plate, you get free car washes at Red Carpet Car Wash.
So what can you expect when you come into DPS for an interview? You might see one or all of these pieces based on the job you're applying for and who's available to speak with you on a given day. You might get a computer-based test. You might have a personality profile to tell you about how your personality might align with the job you're applying for. You could have in-person interviews, and maybe more than one. And you can have job-specific challenges like a writing test if you're applying for a writer job, or a programming challenge if you're applying to be one of our software engineers. Then, if you start at DPS, your first 90 days are pretty focused on getting you up to speed as quickly as possible. We have some entry-level boot camp training programs for a lot of departments where you're going to go through some challenges that we have vetted and have worked with a lot of new hires on. And this is designed to make sure you can get up to speed as quickly as possible before you start affecting clients with your work. So it's a bit of a training program, and it's an excellent way to get you up to speed. You might find that you need to invest in your skills a little bit if you were hired on for a job where some of your skills aren't quite there. So if you need to spend a little bit of time studying, we will certainly give you resources and point you in the right direction, and then it'll be up to you to make sure you train yourself and grow your skills. You will get some cross-training. You're not just going to do the job you got hired to do. You'll do some related jobs so you can appreciate this is how my output affects the next department down the line. And we find that's critical, and it can be very satisfying to know how you fit into the big picture. Attendance, as I say, is crucial in your first 90 days especially. If you don't show up, what are we to expect? You should be doing almost perfect attendance in your first 90 days, so please show up every day. DPS is going to learn a lot about you, what you're good at, where you need work, how you fit into the culture, and then the opposite direction will happen as well. You're going to learn about what it's like to work at DPS. You're going to decide whether or not it's a place you want to continue working. So think of it kind of like an extended interview. We're going to learn a lot about each other in the first 90 days.
We look forward to meeting you. And once again, I'm Cara.
And I'm Andrew. And you might see either one of us if you come in to interview on a particular day. So we look forward to seeing you.